What happened last time?
We went and dealt with a child hostage situation at the college, and so we snuck around for a little bit to take out some of the guys that were taking watch on the central position where all the kids had been hostaged up. Titus went to go stab a guy, and he and the guy like wrestled on the ground for like 20 minutes before the guy just spit in his face and died. And Titus was like, "Oh, that's weird." Anyways, and so we brought in Ash and Theric, and Ash and Titus together then found an evil little portal to Murkdread's castle, fortress, like in the basement, and they're like, "This place sucks," and killed the guy and blew up the portal, and they walked away from that. On the other side, Nier and Ori and the Revenant were walking around, and they found another guy, and Ori went to go kill him, and as Ori killed him, Revenant blasted him with a Eldritch Blast and shot the guy out the window, immediately alerting everyone else in the complex that we were there to do stuff. So we quickly dispatched two of the guys outside and two more of the guys who showed up to deal with the fact that we killed two of their friends in broad daylight. But we managed to jump all of them, and we were like, "Oh, we're fine. We just have to go save the kids." Except there's this weird little ooze stuff on the ground. And that weird little ooze stuff was an awful, terrible, evil ooze that was evil and spat acid and just generally sucked a lot. So we got into a combat with him, and he hurt, but we managed to banish him, and he didn't come back. So now he's gone. Titus also kept having heart attacks from the fact that he got spit blood in his face. Like, it was just straight up heart attacks. That was rough.
We did not go down, though. We
But he
stayed
didn't
up.
go down.
We
He
tanked it. We were fine.
He was a brave boy about it, even though it hurt a lot. But he was fine. Upon saving the children from their hostage captivity, Revenant was awarded new legendary armor from the God of Kindness, who showed up. It's like, "Hey, that's pretty kind of you, man. That's pretty cool. You should keep doing that." And Revenant was originally like, "I don't care about this guy. I'm going to shoulder check him." But then the DM was like, "Hey, you get free stuff." And he's like, "Fine. I like stuff. I like free stuff." And so we rescued the kids without any of them getting hurt. I mean, they're emotionally scarred forever, probably, but
they were in a pod.
We can't do a lot about that. The Danes went and saved the other two hostage situations. Groups. Yeah, they dealt with that. And Nier was also just kind of scavenging for random shit that entire time. He was distracted, which is why he was not participating. But other than that, we are kind of just here, a little tired and winded, but we're here, and we're not dead.
What matters, baby.
Another day in Zenya.
So, what do you guys want to be doing now that the city is slowly being restructured? The royal family is once again not around, and having this hierarchy has a place of confusion at this moment. What seems to be the current leader of what Clovis is doing at the moment is the ancient dragon that some of you were and many of you weren't aware of, that was underneath Clovis, protecting the glowstone vaults. Zarthion, the Prism Sovereign, or the Prismatic Crystal Dragon. He is an ancient dragon that has been doing strafing runs and blowing the living hell out of Murkdread's army. His flames are prismatic in colors and change as they come out. Scales are jagged shards of stained glass, shimmer with shifting colors. His wings resemble cracked panels of crystal, glowing softly when light passes through. His eyes are pools of refracted light. So he's very much this crystalline dragon that
wouldn't have sucked if you shattered with everything else. That would have sucked. That would have been rough for him.
The other half of Clovis got a hoard of gems, right? Like
What's
that's
that?
like the difference. Like the other half of Clovis, like when they split, some got like glowstone and the other one got gems, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that other half is screwed.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they got nothing out of that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they're fucked.
Rip to
Yes.
them, man.
We'll take the family jewels. You can have the glowstone. Silly. Little did they know.
Okay.
Damn.
So thank God Owen went to normal Clovis. instead of Neo.
Yeah, wouldn't that have sucked? Hey man, can you give me like a shit ton of money to save my town? Yeah, sure, we'll give you it. And then like 10
Just
days later,
call.
hey man, we don't got money no more. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that was awful. I hope we never run into that thing again in our lives. That sucked. And at this point, I guess Nier walks back up. Where the hell have you been?
Supplies. Getting supplies. We have a trip to do, right? Where you guys been?
Yes, perhaps we should talk about how we're going to get to the Southern Wastes.
Everyone is so beat to hell, and Nier is just perfectly fine.
You guys look awful. And you're covered in gross.
Revenant's actively just like firemen holding like 5 kids.
Yes, we need to talk
Are they
about
stacked
that.
on top of each other? I just wait. How are you fire holding 5 kids at a time?
All right, one
logistics?
over, 2 over the shoulder.
Okay.
Kind of arms out like this. He's got big enough arms to probably hold, like kind of waiter, like how waiters have like fancy towels over their the front of their arm. No, kid like
Imagine
that.
like a waiter coming out with like 10 plates on their arms and it's just children.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's-
Yeah,
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, just wanted.
you want to make sure this vision's there.
He doesn't know how to hold kids, let alone 5.
We should make sure these kids get home safe. And I think we also wanted to find the other Valkyries that were still in town. Get up to date with them at some point. And then, yeah, see about getting transportation and packaging up before we leave.
Can I ask a question over the table about the portal last session? When we were wrapping up that encounter, did we check any of the far 2 buildings that we weren't in?
Nope.
For that stuff?
No,
Yeah,
you can still check. You're still there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd want to check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should help you.
Sure.
I just wasn't sure if we had or had
Do
not
you
done
want?
that
Do
yet.
you want me to roll for it, Adam, or you?
How about you roll for it and I can, you roll for
Give me
it.
advantage. Hell yeah. I'll
Yeah.
take that. That's the right choice. But I didn't want to tell you that. I was like, this is your game as well, buddy.
I was like, I got a +0 to intelligence. That nat 20 last session was like a
Saving
gem.
the rock.
Yeah.
22.
As you go and explore the other houses, you see they are in different forms of disarray as the demons came in and murdered anybody that was living in these abodes that was still there. Anybody that left was lucky enough. One of those happy stories of they went out for eggs and a cigarette and they missed the 9/11 on their house. So as you explore and you look for hidden doors, there aren't any on the other houses. There is other hidden stuff. So you find some family vaults and stuff like that. You can rob either these dead people or people that are not home anymore of their
see you,
savings of 30 gold and family pictures and shit like that.
I think they could keep it. I think they could keep it.
There's no.
I've already added it to my character sheet.
Never mind.
That's
Ash is
where
like,
Nier
I don't
was.
care. Near, it's behind him. Very good.
No, Ash is like, we should leave these for these people, either in their own memory or
there's-
actually come back. And Nier's like, I don't care.
They might not
Majority
even
of it
be
is
here anymore.
sentimental stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Nier does not give a
Yeah,
fuck.
Nier does not. He does not care.
It's
Okay.
prerogative.
It's that John Mulaney joke about the kid who steals family pictures because it's the only thing that can't be replaced.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That's evil.
That's
Yeah, that's
amazing. That's a
evil.
good joke. Good joke.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess we'll double check that. See that there's no more portals in the vicinity here, at least.
It doesn't appear.
Also,
Yeah.
Ori and Revenant were in the other group. He definitely would be like, what portal?
Oh yeah. There was a awful little secret room under the college over there that had a little portal to Murkdread's fortress. So we turned it off.
I don't really know what this ability, Grim Psychometry, does, but it feels like it would be useful.
That's for
What-
like. I don't really really think
To recall
that
information
would
about the sinister or tragic history of an object you're touching or your current location.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that might
So
be
you go into the
helpful.
basement and touch some of the innards that are still here on the floor of that man.
Yeah.
And you would read it again to me.
When making an intelligence history check to recall information about the sinister or tragic history of an object you're touching or your current location, you have advantage on that roll.
There you go. Okay.
You- At the DM's discretion, a high roll character might experience brief visions of the past connected to it.
Yeah. So we can roll for him if you'd like.
Good boy, Drew.
It's the last line. He stopped at the one right before it. I'm like,
No,
That's
I
important.
was reading the fast, like the
Yeah, I know, I just-
character sheet version,
Yeah,
Okay.
the
not
guy
the
he gave.
total thing.
What do you got
Yeah.
roll wise?
Fucking.
Yeah, if you want to roll, you can. Otherwise, I'll do it.
no,
that's
it's got to
just-
be him, I think, and it's like his history.
Yeah.
Well, I know what I'm saying. I'm saying
Yeah.
just physically, like he
Oh.
rolls the dice or I roll the dice and we add his.
A 17 on the die plus 6. So that's
Okay.
fucking math.
So you are
23.
absolutely getting a vision of this guy that was like, at some point, he is carving up somebody in this city, and he is putting all the stuff on the walls with their blood, all the crazy symbols you see here, and then before he gives like his life away, he does a little seppuku action, opens up his innards, and places a stone from his hand inside him, and he becomes this vessel for this portal as Murktred's demons start coming through, and multiples of those get inside the city and start attacking people.
If the stone's still there, Ara would probably fish it out.
Make an investigation check to try and find if the stone's. It's not in the innards. He was blasted to bits.
He
by
was blasted to
teammates,
bits.
so-
Yeah.
It was some freaky shit. That's
Oh, yeah,
how
yeah, yeah.
it
Yeah,
was
we were just
freaky
like, I
shit.
don't know.
It's been a while since we had some freaky cultist shit. That's just a little too long.
22 investigation.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to find it under a bunch of gore and sinew inside here with some overturned tables and such, and it is cracked in half, but you're able to recover some sort of demonic gemstone.
Alright passes it wordlessly to Ash. And goes, "Heh."
Ash, you see
Ash.
this gemstone, and
Okay.
it's a process in which people are using. This is a typical type of gemstone that would be used to put a teleportation or transportation magic on just an object. So kind of like a soul gem, whatever. But it's standardized.
Okay.
This isn't a special crystal
Okay.
in any sense.
Also, when we say this is just a stone, because if it's a gemstone, it's shattered.
No, I understand that. So it's a stone that isn't shattered.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'm just making
Well,
sure.
no.
Just making. Yeah.
No.
No.
It's a gemstone that isn't shattered. It is cracked in half.
It should
Significant.
have been shattered.
That is significant. Uh-oh, that's
The
concerning.
fact that it's not shattered is the key.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Hmm.
But this was not shattered during the shattering, though
Oh,
did
it is not doing well.
they shattering? I'm just timeline happen before or after the attack started? Do like
Before they got here, the portal was still open. When they found
Okay.
this in here, the shattering had already occurred. They went into the basement, and this portal
but
was
if the
open.
portal had opened at the top, like I'm trying
Yeah,
to think
but
of,
like,
Okay, yes, it
what
was
we're
previously
saying-
open.
shattered.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
we're saying though is like if the portal was open at that point, either way, it would have shattered. But the fact that it's still around at all is significant.
Yes. So it was open prior to the shattering. Shattering happened. So that now is a context of, in theory, that should have shattered. It did not.
Yeah. Okay.
Or at the
Well,
very
if
least,
someone
the
didn't
portal
want it
was
to.
Yeah.
maybe, and the
Yeah,
portal was
somehow
still
it did.
open. There's plenty of who knows investigation.
So Ash will be handed this, and at first he's like, "Oh, that's awful," because it's covered in gore and viscera. And
Yes.
it kind of clicks for a minute of, "Wait a minute, this thing shouldn't exist." And okay,
Ash
that-
is probably one of the only people in the entire world who has 2 gemstones.
got one.
It's split in half, which makes it 2. That's
Ah.
what.
Oh, my bad.
I picked up on your joke. I liked it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Think about how rare that is. Just I know
That
it's
is-
like
that
important,
is-
like,
That
but
is-
If anyone has good medicine, we could probably like
Uh,
time stamp the time of death on the corpse to figure out how long the portal's been open.
I would think his grim psychometry would give him that if it's like the
Earlier this
grim
day.
history. Yeah,
Earlier
I
this
feel
day.
like that would just give him
Yep.
that.
Opened
Near
earlier
says
this
he's
day.
been dead for years.
Oh, sick. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
We
reason
rolled a
one of us
4,
is.
so
Oh, nice. So I guess Ash will take that and we'll pocket it for the time being, and we'll look into that at some point over the next few days and the foreseeable future. But that is most curious.
Cool.
So, fucked up evil gemstone.
yeah, it's really gross in here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
not
mean,
fun
it's
down here. We should
basically
get out
just
of here.
hearing like blood dripping and gore, and there's smell. That classic, like
Probably the worst
something's
place.
Yeah.
Reverend's down there with the kids.
No, there's no. Ash would not have allowed you down here with those kids. He just would have been like, "Nope, they do not come down there."
Revenant, you have to give the kids back. You can't just.
You
keep
also
taking
have to
them
go
with
down a
you.
ladder, which is hilarious.
That too.
Going down with a bunch of kids is so much easier than going up a
Yep.
ladder.
He just has to fall down.
Just salmon ladder it.
Oh my god. Demon gemstone. Adding that to my inventory so I remember it's there.
Split demon gemstone.
I said potato. Okay. So, do we want to go and I guess Revenant, you go find out where we need to take these kids. I guess we can all do that, and then we need to go either track down the Valkyries, I guess. Do we want to update them at some point today?
Yes, we should loop in the Valkyries and the dragon on everything that we know about the situation.
Probably whatever's left of the guard.
Maybe we can get some glowstone out of the dragon. That would be wonderful, but that will be a hard bargain to drive, I think. Ash says, as Ash, not I as John.
Nier wants to slide a hand and a legal firework receipt into one of the kids' back pockets, and they have to. Their parents are going to find it later.
I mean, that's gonna go in there unless anybody gives a shit to try and notice that.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm not going to be able to read what that receipt says in his
I
sleight of
don't
hand.
think Ash would be able to perceive it.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
not
pretty
have
sure
a high
that
enough
that's
passive.
gonna happen, my guy.
Yeah,
You're
I think that's
definitely talented enough to do
Yeah.
I'm just going to take that off my sheet. I'm just cleaning up my sheet, really.
He's
Like,
cleaning up by
kids.
giving it to children.
Yep.
Just saying
Reverse
it's legal.
pickpocketing all your legal shit onto these kids.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna give them their poisonous kit real quick.
Oh, you guys look cold. Let me give you this cultist cloak.
Oh, my lord.
Look at what that sicko Merc Dread put on these kids. Unbelievable what he gave them. So
First he gave
dangerous.
them illegal fireworks, then robes.
Look at these illegal, these gross robes as they're like green and gold and whatever the colors like the Keepers of Sight was, and not Merc Dread whatsoever. It's like, God. Alright, so where do we take the kids, DM? Where do they go?
You're gonna take him back to boy. Oh boy. Where are we gonna take these fuckers?
Where they go?
Kiddo.
Where's the center of the relief efforts? I think that's probably
Yeah,
where
Yeah, I
we
know. That's
come
what I'm
on.
trying to think of. So that's why I'm trying to get the map of the city up.
I mean, it kind of sounded like the Temple of the Raven Queen was the safest
Yeah, I was going to say, like,
spot.
temples. I feel like it'd be some type of temple. And
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You guys can go back to the Temple of the Raven Queen. Sounds good to me. Fine by me.
Alright.
I'm not gonna
while
fight you
we're
on that
there,
one.
Nier's going to drop off these magical pop-up books that we got from
Oh
that
yeah.
Destroyed Castle.
Yeah,
A bunch of random
Raven
shit.
Queen.
Yep.
Well, these specifically were from
These
the Raven Queen
Raven
temple
Queen
that
hymns.
that were destroyed, or the destroyed temple with the wolf boss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did I promise you money or something?
No, he just took them.
I just took them. They
Oh,
were
yeah.
something that popped up magically, and they
I
were
think
Raven
at the
Queen
time
things,
you
so
just said they would probably be thankful to get them back, but
Yeah,
nothing
that
else.
was-
Okay.
Have some lollipops.
Yeah, again, this is just him cleaning up his inventory.
I just don't want it in my inventory.
That's
I
fine.
Just want it gone.
That sounds good to me.
Me and Drew are much different players. Where I will love to just collect a random eclectic shit in this inventory. I love having random stuff. You never know when you'll need it.
You'll never know when you need to put it on a body it on a kid.
Yeah, we need to pawn it off.
Planting evidence onto this 8-year-old kid.
Yeah.
He's gonna get
If the next campaign is sequel, I'm playing that kid because you ruined his life.
Yeah.
Ruined
My
him.
He's now a
God.
rogue.
Yeah.
Now he's a gunslinger because you got him onto the fireworks thing.
That's it. Yep. There you go.
But instead of guns, he just shoots fireworks.
Yeah, it's a crossbow with a firework on it.
What is this, Minecraft?
Horribly impractical, but really cool.
horribly awful, but like kind of sick.
Okay.
All right. Who's all at the temple when we get there?
Oh my lord, just move. I can't drag this up. Is that not it? Yeah, I can. Okay. The Master Chief is there. The Doom, the main character in Doom.
Oh, okay. I see what
Uh,
you're
nice.
like.
Hell yeah.
The first time I was like,
there.
What?
Master
Chief?
Yeah, for a
I wanna talk
second
to
I was
Master
like,
Chief.
yeah, I was like, what's he gonna
Eric
do?
sees Bill Cosby and slaps the nearest pudding out of somebody's hand.
Jesus Christ!
Fully diving at it like he's blocking a bullet.
Yeah.
Jesus
Master
is
Chief,
scanning it.
you mind telling
Jesus
me what you're
panics,
doing in that
Zenya.
temple, sir?
I
don't know.
I'm telling some jokes, some innocent jokes, and I'm going to criticize other people for swearing while I'm doing evil. But swearing's no good. I don't know. You got to clean up your act, Eddie Murphy. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So yeah, none of that happened. You get inside the temple, and it's just the Raven Queen cult. Or Ray is nowhere to be found. The mother is downstairs. Umber's downstairs. The people are happy to have the kids back. They take them in, but it just all the cultists are helping those in the area and followers of the Raven Queen stabilize and do well, while other people all around the city are rallying to the dragon, the prismatic dragon that is probably... He emerged. Where did I have him eventually? I believe he was somewhere like in Hightown, probably in... he might have been actually inside the actual stronghold, Castle Clovis area. So he has emerged from there as that is sunken and fallen in. And most of this is rubble that's been cut in half from Murktred. All this is classic anime destroyed Shibuya incident, just fucking rubble. And
Nice.
he is probably rallying on the mound of the fallen lands of Clovis with the Danes and the military forces that are still surviving, that are helping the people, which you guys helped over here. These are all the normal commonplace people, the merchants and all that type of stuff. They got hit hard. Most of the crop fields got poisoned and burned to the ground, as we're giving an update on where everything is. These are all updates you're also hearing from the people inside the Raven Queen's temple. So you're getting a sense of the situation. The docks have been resecured, and the Valkyrie of Nasui and her champion, they ended up doing some work and have disappeared, as there was multitudes of monstrosities in these waters that were summoned here that they have cleaned out. There is word that the other Valkyries, let's see, so Aiden did return, and Karaya is making an effort to return, but she's gotten sidetracked with something else. And the other Valkyrie is nowhere to be seen. There's your updates.
And so when you say return, like return here or go back to wherever they need to be going? Because Aiden does show up and then she left to go do stuff.
Now look what you've done.
Okay.
You made him quit.
That's it. Ryan's the DM
Damn.
now. Go.
Everything's on fire again.
Everything's exploding.
Oh, food.
The
That's
Reed Austin
concerning.
special.
The special, high or low.
You wanna fight? You wanna
Big
fight?
sack.
Bruce.
High or low, fucko?
Oh no.
Oh, good lord.
Oh no.
I know my audience. I'm going low.
Ah, you coward.
It is indeed low. It is indeed low. You've guessed right. Aiden returns to the temple
Okay.
after aiding more stuff around the city. She is good down. She nods to you, but is in a beeline to get back to the fountain for something at the moment. But you guys will certainly be able to reconnect with her. So, what do you guys want to do?
Just in case, Revenant is going to push Titus into the water, the fountain.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go downstairs because you're still on the first floor. The fountain's on the
Whatever
bottom
fountain
floor.
whatever fountain she tosses in to get rid
Yes.
of the
That's
poop.
underneath the stairs that fall down and Umber's
Oh.
place and all that stuff. Yeah,
That sounds like a lot of work. Never mind.
that's you got to walk 30 feet
You gotta walk
and,
downstairs.
Yeah, we gotta walk
and
down
go
a flight
into
of
the other
stairs.
room where the mom NPC, the head cultist, is sitting behind a desk. Umber's fucking off in a corner, and the Raven Queen's there, and there's a fountain in the middle. And there's other
So much
people
work.
out and about. We would have to go to room 2 of the
Yeah,
building.
how dare we? Yeah. Okay, I still think we do that. It's
Yeah, let's go to the room 2.
Okay, you guys go downstairs to room
Yeah,
2. What's with the
it's-
resistance so far this session? What's going on?
I don't
Why-
know. I'm
why
not
is everything
I'm
resisting.
so
not trying to
difficult?
resist. Yeah,
I'm not trying to resist
No,
either.
no, I know you're not,
I'm
but there's this. Totally, I get that. What but,
I'm just being weird.
okay, it feels like things are hard today for some reason. Okay, is it because you guys have to role play again with one another to just kill things immediately?
No.
Okay, let's continue. So you guys go downstairs. I'm tired, so maybe I'm not putting in enough of my effort. All right, this isn't all just on you. I'm not describing the lollies enough. Okay, so you guys go downstairs, and immediately
What?
Umber looks over at Theric, and he's just like, "Hey, you!
Yeah.
Come here!
Oh, okay.
Get over here!
He walks over. What can I do for you?
Hold shut up for a second.
Okay.
I said shut up for a second."
They're just like look
And he
back at
spits
Ash
out
like,
a ring in his hand, and he's just like, "All right, this here, that Karaya Valkyrie came by and said this was for you.
okay.
No, but it costs money, so you need to give me something in return for this. Now, the normal going price of something this valuable is at least 15 nightmares, but because you probably don't work in nightmares, 1,500 gold would be enough to settle the deal. It's normally on a market value of 2,500 gold. I'll give it to you for 1,500 gold, and I won't tell the Raven Queen about this."
There's a moment where Theric is like, considers being like, well, if Karaya gave it to me, it should be free. And then he doesn't say that and just gives him 1,500 gold. Like, he considers, he's like, I don't think that conversation would go my way. I'm just...
As you give the ring comes back to you, you say, it wasn't from Karaya, and you did the right thing there. This was a test. This was a test if you were going to be a good person. And you legitimately feel like the eye of Coraline there for a second, and you're like what in the fuck? And you feel like you get you don't feel like you get a D6 inspiration for doing the right thing.
There's just a brief moment where there's just like a light shining out there.
There's a light of Coraline being like, look at you having integrity and not trying to be like, wait, I know her. This should be free. And be like, nah, this was actually a test given to me from your god. You can tell him to stop talking to me at any time. I already got one. I'm good.
I mean...
Nah, it works pretty
Word
well.
along.
Watch, I'll tell the Raven Queen, hey, I'm done with this whole living thing. Well, that normally works pretty good. Goes down to the ground for a bit.
Oh my god.
Theric waits and is he gonna start breathing again?
It's a good 30 seconds. And
Theric is
then
about to start doing CPR and he wakes and
he's
goes.
like, ah. Oh, it's so beautiful seeing the inside of that castle, let me tell you. It's my favorite place to go for at least 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It is so good.
There's another moment where Theric's like, that doesn't add up, but I'm not gonna say anything.
This was a
has to
shorter
reinvent
occasion, but
Oh,
man,
by far,
my record is 2 minutes, 30 seconds. It's a
Are
beauty.
you? Theric stops and looks around. He leans in and he goes, whispering. He goes, "Are you the champion of the Raven Queen?"
Oh, God, no. No, I'm just one of her clerics. She gets some cool benefits, let me tell you.
Reed has reinvented Heartman from Death Stranding.
I don't know what that is.
He
There's
just
a-
has a heart attack every
there's a guy.
couple
There's a guy
hours.
in Death Stranding who, for every 21 minutes, he dies for like 5 minutes and then comes back.
He's got a little machine that just like restarts
Yeah,
his heart
Yeah,
every
he's
Yeah, yeah.
21
5
minutes.
minutes looking for his dead family in the afterlife. Then he comes back.
Yeah, it's about right.
When he goes to the afterlife, though, he just sees Umber.
And
Umber's like,
drops
he's
dead,
a-
by the way.
he's
Like,
still
he just
shit out of
drops
luck.
dead mid-conversation.
You're shit out of luck. They're still not here, buddy.
Yeah, sorry, bud. You gotta look somewhere else. They're not over here. Maybe try again in the future.
Okay.
But yeah. Okay, so do we throw Titus in the fountain? Are we doing that?
I'll accept it.
Remnant, are you
Remnant
throwing
grabs him,
in
and
the-
Titus just like puts his shoulders down. He's like, "Oh, fuck it." Like
I guess.
my fur's already gross as shit today. What's the worst that could happen? You throw him into the fountain, and you start seeing all these like visions of all sorts of stuff into the afterlife, and the Shadowfell, and the Raven Queen's place. Of just nothing bad, just the place. You're just seeing a lot of it. And then when you come out, you're like, "Oh, I guess nothing." And then after you throw up a little tiny monster comes out of you. It's a little parasite thing. It's like,
I kill it.
Yeah, step on it, crush it, and it is destroyed. It seems like that was the thing that was stopping your heart.
Great.
Okay, well, happy that that's taken care of. Maybe don't get spit on by evil demon things again. Just going forward.
That's wonderful advice.
I cleared the building for you.
Yes, but you were also sitting back there having a heart attack every 10 seconds while we were fighting
Well, if
for
my
our lives.
cleric didn't jump out the window.
I didn't know you were having heart attacks every 10 seconds. No one told me this information.
To be
Aren't
fair,
you
none of us
also a
knew.
cleric number 4?
This
Excuse
is
me?
true.
Part-time cleric.
Do you get more benefits as a full-time cleric? Do you get like hourly?
Yeah, but you don't apply for overtime anymore. So
Really? Because Scorlon still gets overtime. I heard Zahir got rid of overtime. Actually, Ares pissed about it.
I think he has much more pressing things to concern about than his
Zahir is
overtime
just like
last
hope
we
is
saw.
its own reward.
All I think about is Raylan that's just stuck in like the sheep land or whatever the hell it is. That's probably one of my favorite things to always just come back to. It's just a weird creative thing I've built. And there's just some murderous general that's just bored out of his mind, tending to a flock of deer.
All right, so I believe
We do need to discuss our next moves.
yes. Well, I mean, we know we're going to Southern Wastes. That's where we're going. I have this rock for nothing now, but I guess we can just keep it.
Oh, you got to roll on the table to see where. Oh, where did I write that shit down? Oh shit.
I have no idea. Well, I mean, we have that, but I was just referring to the rock we went to go pick up when Nier
Oh.
could teleport.
You know,
And now he
that.
can't, so we just have this rock,
Oh.
which is funny.
What is this stuff for? Oh, these are cool
what's
new
up?
legends I was writing. That's
What's up, Drew?
I want to see the dragon.
We do need to talk to him as well. Yes,
We will go talk to the
we
dragon
need
and
to.
update
We
him.
need to
Yay.
find Karaya and bring her up to speed because Aiden.
Yes,
Or I already talked with Aiden. We don't have to bother
But,
her. She can do whatever.
but we should figure out our next moves. Not just the
Dragon.
Southern Waste, but what after that.
Well, I think. I mean, frankly, we probably should just take it one step at a time right now, deal with the Southern Waste, and then see what
Yes.
shit show we're in. But I think it is not a bad idea to we go find Karaya, we bring her up to speed, we go talk to the dragon, maybe arm ourselves a bit better for the Southern Wastes, and then pick up some supplies and head out. I think
Yes.
our best use of time right now is to make sure that we take care of that, so that doesn't drain any more resources from
I agree.
other places.
I will merely point out that, as it stands, Murkdread and Beltron are both terrifying forces. Perhaps. I know it's a lot to consider, but perhaps it's time we go to the Dark Desert after we deal with the Cage of Seven Wards. Those shards might be our only way of evening the playing field.
We don't even know what they do, but besides that point, I frankly don't know if we're ever going to be, or I don't know if I'll ever say with confidence we're ready for the Dark Desert, but again, we'll at least be in the area so we can make that call when we get there.
We're ready.
Your opinion does not count on this one, I think. I think yours counts negative points on this topic.
We just gotta bring lanterns.
Okay, sure. Yes, we will. We will. Ash really thinks about it for a minute. It's like, that's not a fight. That's not worth happening, dude. That's not worth happening.
Nier walks away victorious.
I agree we should go with the Dark Desert following the Southern Wastes, especially since it seems like Beltron found out due to Ash's brain.
We don't even know if he gives a shit about that. I mean, he probably will, because he's us, but... I mean, yeah, who knows?
I'd give a shit about that. We give a shit about that. We should probably try to get it done.
Do we?
No.
I do.
We're juggling a lot of plates right now. We'll deal with them one at a time, but I'm happy we're all considering the future. So, first up, talking to Karaya. She's probably going to be at your temple if I had to guess, looking at there. We should go over there.
Yes.
Probably.
You guys go to
And
the
if
Corlin
not, I'll just-
Temple. It is very similar to what the setup is in the Raven Queen Temple, but there is Karaya there talking with clerics as they are trying to commune, and shit ain't going well. Shit is not going well for the
It
clerics
ain't
right
working.
now. There's a lot of meltdowns happening inside here as they Theric, as you would know, and yourself were a little worried, this happened when Corlin collapsed prior. When he returned, then they could connect to him again. This is pretty terrifying to be in a position that they can't connect, and they're wondering if a collapse has just happened or if this is something else. And Karaya is trying to assure them that it is, as you're hearing the conversation as you come in, something else. She can still connect with Corlin. She can still connect with him and talk with him. He's not gone anywhere, but the realm of beings and mortals is having massive interference talking to their lord.
Theric will speak to a couple of them and he'll say, I understand that things seem dire right now, but do not fear that Corlin has collapsed. I felt his light just a few moments ago, so.
Some ease comes
This
through these
wizard, Beltron, he's tinkered with the fundamental fabric of Zenya. It's likely causing interference, but this too shall pass.
Karaya turns around. She looks to you. Theric, good to see you.
It's good
You
to see
believe
too.
this to be Beltron's doing?
That's our current understanding of things, given what we know about him. Ash seems pretty confident, given his own interactions with Beltron, that he's the one behind this shattering.
Noted. Communications seem to be down everywhere. I can barely get in communications with anybody, and only for short durations of time. if I'm lucky enough to break through on any types of communications. But I am able to break through on certain channels of magical connection. The typical
good to
means,
hear.
though, through particularly divination, does not seem to be working as normal.
Yes. I am
Divination
curious,
as a
though.
school of magic is shot for the foreseeable future.
I can't hear anything you're saying. What's up?
Divination as a school of magic is shot for the foreseeable future.
I'm curious though. The attack that the city just weathered was remarkably coordinated. Prior to communications going down, did you hear about anything similar like this happening elsewhere? Is he targeting just Clovis, or is this a worldwide sort of problem?
We did not hear anything worldwide of any other attacks going on. The world isn't under siege as far as I last know.
Well, that's a relief then.
It's not another all war. It's not another madness war. So
Yeah,
that
we don't get to
good.
have things
That's
don't go
good.
bad that quickly.
We are we're planning an expedition to the southern wastes soon. Ash, was there anything, or the rest of you for that matter, is there anything else we needed to update Karaya on before we leave the city?
Do you just want to talk about it here, or do you have anywhere a little where we don't maybe concern the normal constituents, looking at the clerics that are already a little on edge and not having a good day?
There's at least one person, like from the Avatar series, the guy that always foams at the mouth and passes out.
Yeah.
There's at least
Nice.
one follower like that
Nice.
in here right now, for certain.
Oh,
Yes, let's go into a private room and we can go back into my fortress. As it's the same enchantment she had that was protecting your prior that you guys already experienced. So you go into this pocket dimension in which you can talk freely. And as you guys go into this pocket dimension, far, you see the colors of magic in the world
Far?
return back to your eyes. Fucking near, fuck off.
That's what he gets for naming characters like that.
All
That's what he
right,
does. It's
all right. You corrected me and laughed at me.
No, it's funny.
Everybody
it's
roll
fine.
initiative. Roll
Now
initiative.
there is
Just
another
worked.
all war.
I'm
Now
so
there is another
embarrassed.
all war.
Oh, my ego is struck.
Ascot comes back. Time skip.
Here we go again, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
not
Anytime
very
Hunter
dear.
leaves, it's always a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a problem. So I gotta restrain myself. I can't let you guys fucking egg me on. Don't let them poke my
You can't let
buttons.
us win. You can't let us win.
You can put the Nerf gun down. I've seen you continuing to fiddle with it many times, and I don't like this whole gun pointing at
This
me while
new
we're playing.
gimmick.
I don't know what
I'm not
that's
even
about.
pointing it at you.
It happened at one
No.
point. It was getting close. It was getting close. Finger guns I can play
God,
off like Fawn's bullshit. Nerf gun's pretty on point. That's
Your trigger safety is bad there.
Yeah, he has bad trigger safety.
There. It's not loaded anymore.
that's
There's still
I'm-
one in the chamber.
That's not how a Nerf gun works.
that's really funny. All right, I'm gonna get a D20 inspiration against you guys at some point because I'm petty. So
Whoa,
let's continue.
whoa.
I don't know if I'll
bad.
actually use it or not, but I'm gonna get one of those for.
He's gonna pump that into a black flash on a hit or some shit.
Just murder a man, yeah. This next attack is dealing triple damage, and there's an extra 20 on
Reed,
top of
what
it.
happens if you hit a natural 20? Roll that dice and also hit a natural 20.
We just
You're
keep going.
dead.
We just keep going.
Yeah, we keep going.
Rule of
Quadruple
cool.
damage. Quadruple.
As many natural 20s as it takes.
If you get
Oh,
it a
kids on
third
bikes
time,
exploding. Kids on
immediately
bikes
dead.
exploding.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
No, that's a system. He's not just talking about making kids on bikes explode.
There's a system called Kids on Bikes
That
if
has
you
a
hit the-
mechanic.
yeah, called Explode, where
Yep.
if you hit the largest number on the die, you
going.
get to roll the die again.
Yep. Deadwood did that, I remember as well. And I guess that's it for that conversation. Moving on. We are going to talk. We're talking with Karaya. She's in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Color
Yeah, we're
returns
going-
to Nier's vision
Nier.
after all that derailment.
Nice.
Nier's vision. And Ash and Theric, you guys no longer feel the blockage you were feeling magically prior.
Oh, sick. That's cool.
This is a relief.
All right, so concerning Beltron updates, you at least are up to date on a fair amount, but I believe yesterday Theric had tried getting into contact with you and then said to not show up. So where do we start on this one? He's got 8 champion clones. That's concerning. He's got 2 heralds, a champion of Kozult, a champion of. And so, Dan, this is where I also asked John a question. You said the god of mischief. Is that yin or yang or both?
Both.
Both. Sick.
There you go. They have a champion. That's spell actually.
It wasn't until I was going through my notes for that,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh, God of Mischief. It's like, oh, which one is that on the list? I was like, wait, it's them?
Yeah,
It's them?
remember,
We have to
together they are a
initiate
god.
Ryan.
Together they're a god, not separate.
Okay.
Ryan must
So-
learn.
Oh, yeah, clone of the
Taking notes.
of Ignatius, Tellius, Yin and Yang, champion of Kozult, one of Ataka, and then the most concerning one of the bunch is one that is of no god. One that happens to be in this one's ring, looking at Nier.
Nier looks a revenant.
Yeah.
She raises an eyebrow.
Oh,
at that.
and the multi-champion, clone of the Madness General Rio.
And also a champion of Ragnorum.
Well, just is Ragnorum, not a champion of Ragnorum. It's just
Sorry, I meant a
Ragnorum.
clone of Ragnorum. I meant to say
Yeah, clone
clone,
of
not
Ragnorum.
champion.
Yeah.
The champion of
Oh
Ragnorum.
hell no!
Which is the
Ragnarum's running a
champion of
pyramid
Mugdus,
scheme.
if anybody gives a fuck.
So it's like a demi-champion
Yeah,
then.
he's running a pyramid scheme. So, he claims to have killed Vecna at some point. He has this awful trick he seemingly has picked up from them where he can make specific information a curse that if you know it, he can start fucking with you. That's awful. I don't know how that works. I don't know a way around it. I don't know what he has encoded with that. Greatly concerning. Has claimed to have dealt with Cole. I don't think he would have killed her, because I think if he wants to keep Skybreaker, I don't think he'd get rid of someone who knows how to get rid of it. I think he'd want to keep that around. I don't think... But that's a personal assumption. What else has he yapped about? John, is there anything I'm forgetting, gang? Oh, he has the Sun Gem. That's fucked up. That's awful. And he probably is currently fighting Sundrel for Skybreaker, and if he hasn't already got it back.
Well, the good news is I have met with Sundrel. So
Oh,
he is okay. Him and Eulyris were attacked by Beltron, but things seem to have changed when that shattering event happened. Everyone was able to escape and get away when that all went down. So they are currently hidden, so nobody can get to Skybreaker.
So they still have it then. It was not taken from them.
Sundrel assures me of it.
That's reassuring.
yes. To make his clones, he requires DNA of champions. So just if you see any champions, tell them not to give out their DNA or whatever.
Again.
Or-
what is
She just kind of
DNA?
does the eyes squint at you there, and she's like, "Okay."
You've used that term
Yeah.
before. What is DNA?
It's,
Dinner.
it's what makes you you. It's like if I took your fucking arm, I could get it out of you. It's like it's a long thing. It's just don't let him
It's
get a
just-
hold of your body.
It's called blood. That's
Sure, that counts too. That'll work if that makes you think about it.
We could have just said blood.
yeah.
just-
It's so much easier.
Fucking, I'm not dealing with you two. Yes. So, all of that is just kind of concerning. We do want to go deal with the issue in the Southern Wastes. It would not shock me if he continues to bother us while we're doing that, but that'll just be a problem for us while we're out there. I just figured it was probably best we update you all on that before everything went to shit.
I also I had these 2 horrible rings at one point, and someone stole them. And now
Oh yes, Kuros was here yesterday.
Interesting. The Valkyrie of Chorus?
No, Kuros.
The Avatar.
The avatar of Kuros. They showed up.
You're alive?
Only because Nier gave Kuros 2 rings that once belonged
rings of the
to
hells.
Escott Grandier.
Interesting.
And when I say
Good
give,
news.
it was coerced. It was not.
At least Mercdred doesn't
necessarily-
have one now. He did steal one off of him, so that's at
I
least
let
one
it
less than
happen.
Mercdred have. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. So all of
So-
that is greatly concerning.
it's a 39 deception that I let it happen.
I guess you let it happen,
Fucked.
man.
What was that? Was there a side roll 39 that just happened while I'm trying to think of other shit? What's up?
I was just deceiving them that I let them take the rings without.
Ah, with a 39. I don't know how that works. Okay.
Yeah, how did you get a 39 on that?
Yeah,
it's still been
That
24
is so
hours.
unbelievable. But then how
that's
could
true.
you?
You do.
could
it
you
has
do
been
that?
24 hours. You still
I,
have
It's not
some,
been
yeah.
24 hours yet. So
Yo, it is. What is it? 6 Eastern. 6 Eastern. Yeah. Okay, the wife. The wife was. I was seeing if it was an emergency.
Thumbs up.
There was 2. I look up and there's 2 glasses on Nick. What is happening? Why, dude? You guys derailed the shit out of me again. What is happening? A fucking
Who rolled a
39
39?
of something that was
Yeah.
very clearly not something you could deceive, and yet you rolled a 39, and I
You
don't.
gave him a D20 on all this shit. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Is the day over yet? Is it what
No,
the
it's
fuck?
still been. It's
Nope.
still. We're having ended the day.
We are.
Yeah.
We are not taking a long rest for a while.
I am good. You are
I need it.
You
I
are
need
going
it,
to sleep
please.
soon, buddy. And it doesn't matter
Yeah.
about the long rest. It's 24 hours. It's not a long rest space.
It still hasn't been 24 hours since he got that, so he still is in the limit, unfortunately. So that's awful.
Anyways, back to the plot.
Yeah, back to the fucking events going on.
Yes. So before all that, and then my wife calling just keep changing my head. Like I'm going to a certain place for this world to respond, and I just kept getting knocked out of it multiple times. Dude, that was wild.
Several different people lassoed you out of it.
Yes, I'm trying to be in the headspace of Karaya right now. Okay. So, Karaya. Thank you for all the information. That is willow-shaking news and information. Of this champion of none, I've only known one other to be such, but she rejected, all gods. She started at some point as a champion of a god, but one of my sisters, she is a champion of none. She is the champion of the people of Dawncall, of the spirit of beings itself. I would be interested to see this ring on your hand of what this individual is and if there's any relation.
Is there a way to can we just come in and out of this pocket dimension? Is there like a door like it works for the other one?
Sure.
Okay, then Nier is going to take off the ring, give it to her, and then walk out the door. So that because he doesn't get the visions outside of this packet dimension, that
Right, because yes.
So, that's the only way like he feels comfortable taking off the ring for any extended amount of time.
Okay.
As he does take it off, Ash will just also relay. Apparently, it is a Kezeret trap ring that this individual is stuck in.
And immediately she gets sucked in. No.
No!
I was literally about to be like, so be careful.
Yeah, don't be careful there. You guys remember the Happy Fun Ball from Critical Role? We're doing that again.
No, we're not.
Here we go. Here we go, gang.
That place was so cool.
It was really cool though.
That was pretty sick. It's pretty cool.
Okay, break time. Break time.
Reed's gotta-
Only 50 minutes. Before I die. What were we doing? What was happening before
We
that?
had told Karaya about the champion of No God. He's like, oh, that's.
Oh,
like
give me the ring.
one
She
of
touches the ring.
Valkyrie
Okay.
Sheep. Yeah, she touches the ring. Nier steps out.
Touches the ring. Talks with a bunch, and then you guys call Nier back, and you can give the ring back. Since nobody's interacting with this, I don't have to roleplay any of it. Things get to just happen the exact way I want them to. Anyway, so Karaya
While she's
looks.
distracted, I punch her in the face.
Your hand breaks in half.
Guidance.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah, it hits. You just
Or-
your flimsy little bones don't do much against the creature forged out of a dying star. So it's
I could take her.
Yeah, maybe if it was a
No, you couldn't.
living star, it'd be a
do
problem.
we want to do this right now? Do we want to
No,
Karaya
no.
Revenant? You wanna go
No.
right now?
Nope.
You know,
What?
yeah. Let me get some
If we were
popcorn.
higher level, it'd be interesting to see. Not right now. Not level.
I
Yeah. Neo just goes.
pretty much soloed the slime. I'm on.
I'm high as a kite right now. I'm invincible.
Yeah.
In case anybody's
I
wondering.
can't die. I'm great.
As Nia returns and gets the ring back, she goes, I don't think there's any connection to she, but I think it is doubly important we find Cole. I'm going to try and locate Cole. I'm certain she can get Cedric out of that ring.
Do we want them out?
Yep.
He appears to me to not know anything. He appears to be under some sort of spell or amnesia. I think the very least is getting this individual out is just. Somebody is trapped inside a
Yes.
place they wish not to be. They should not be trapped there against their will.
Tell me about it.
You
I would
you could definitely track. Ash does not agree, but he's like, I'm not arguing with the Valkyrie of Justice on that. Like that, this is like talking
What?
to a wall. It would not go anywhere. I know that. It's like I'm not
You
doing
have no
it.
experience doing that.
Would Titus's passive
Oh.
perception be able to pick up that look on Ash?
Yeah,
Absolutely,
Sure.
sure.
Yeah. All right.
the Valkyrie's no fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Roll a die,
Yeah,
DC
everyone
1.
here, all the people that would notice have like fucking insane wisdom. Yeah, they all notice. Whatever.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
conviction
cool.
of the Valkyrie is more to try and convince Ash to change his mind. And this is the subtleties that people with social issues do not pick up on. So unless you are in that category, everyone is aware.
Hism.
Like Titus.
Bam.
Umber, what's going on? He's not here. but-
If you're going to track down Cole, I would just preach caution. I don't want you to end up. under
I'm going to
whatever-
still need your help, most likely. And if you guys are
course.
going to the
You
Southern
have it.
Wastes, I'm going to at least find out where she is. And then if she is, as you say, held by Beltron in some way, I will have to distract Beltron while you go to free her. I still feel my sister's connection, so I do not... Whatever exaggeration Beltron had that she was dead is exactly that, an exaggeration. She is weak and her sense is far, but I will find her.
If he can hold one Valkyrie, what's not to say he can hold more?
He most certainly could hold more. You're apt to point that out, so I will have to do my best not to be
Did
captured.
almost kill you once. Just
It may be worth. Aiden also seems to be with us against Beltron, and maybe when the time comes for you to distract Beltron, perhaps employing Aiden's help would be prudent.
I certainly have contacts I plan to aid in this situation as these issues continue to go to a higher, more severe level of worry.
As always, you have my aid when the time comes.
I'm going to definitely need all of your aid. That's for certain. The time will come, and I will let you know.
We don't know specifically what Beltron is ultimately amounting to planning, but he did make a throwaway comment of whatever he wants to do, according to him, would make, and I quote, the people of Dawn Call pretty happy, which only has a few good connotations. And by a few, I mean none.
Interesting.
So I don't know what he could do of that scale, but if he's behind whatever's going on with divination magic, don't know exactly where that could lead, but surely it's nowhere good.
Noted. I need to think on that. And if you, since you're going to the southern ways, you are close to the Dark Desert, for that original task that Corlin has handed down to you, Theric, of regathering the shards of Corlon, this may be the best opportunity you have.
I concur. I was speaking to my companions about it prior to this meeting. I think it would, not only is it what Corlon has tasked me with, not only is it just, but perhaps it could help level the playing field between us and Beltron. A restored Corlin would do wonders right now.
I'm not confident. I'm not sure. I am confident in what Corlin has planned out for us, but I cannot always see his plan and road that is laid out. He has been in more direct contact with me in this moment, as there is no longer so many voices pulling him to all the corners of the world. With that, his foresight must have been strong enough to pass on in this moment to all of you his blessing. For if you go into the Dark Desert, it is very easy to be disoriented, and for the effects of the Dark Desert to leave permanent damage. I will pass on his blessing so this will not be the case. You will be able to traverse the Dark Desert without its winds keeping you inside it forever, and preventing any permanent damage that could come from it.
Thank you, old friend. That is the kindest gift Corlon has given me in quite some time.
She then gathers you all up to like together in a little group, and the magic circle appears underneath you as she chants a ritual in like I would say, I'm not a linguist. I'm not doing this. I'm no Tolkien. Fuck that. I will never be. But in my head, I imagine each of the languages of the god. Each god has its own language in which they can do their prayers. There's like an original spoken language for each god. So in the tongues of Corlin, which I don't really even want to think about the can of worms of like, well, what does that mean in common versus celestial versus, I don't know. The answer is I don't know. But I would like in my world it to make sense that each god would have a magic language that speaks directly to that god. So like specifically, even when you're casting your spells, if it is like of a god's domain, when you're doing it, it is in their words of their language.
That's absolutely like what Theric is saying when he's casting spells.
Okay. So just on the up and up.
That's sick as fuck, honestly, though.
Cool. And the beautiful golden spheres of light raise out there, and all of you now feel this blessing upon you. Think of it like Baldur's Gate's blessing of the pixie. This is very much now you have Corlon's blessing of the Dark Desert.
Hell yeah.
Thumbs up.
All right. It's been wonderful.
It is what it is during these trying times. I'm glad we have allies.
Yes. Stay safe, old friend. We are going to hopefully rid this world of another evil before it crawls out of its cage. And then we will reconvene.
May Corlon's guidance be with you.
And may his guidance be with you.
And also with you.
All right,
Faust
fuckers.
is really
All right, fuckos. Time to leave.
We leave. Yeah, we leave.
Okay.
Go away. So we're going to the dragon now. We want to go find the dragon.
Yep.
We're gonna go to the dragon.
Yep.
The dragon.
We're going to dragon time. Dragon tales, dragon tales.
We're gonna have Dungeons and Dragons, but only dragons today.
I mean, if
Dragons
we
and
were
dragons.
underground in that Raven Queen temple, that could be a dungeon.
That could be a dungeon. We could have the bow today. We could have the double whammy.
Also, I would argue that the weird demon murder hole was like a dungeon-esque enough to qualify.
I don't know. I think it's about the vibes.
What are you guys on
I think it has
about?
the vibes.
We're
We're
Trying to
arguing
figure out
if
where the dungeon is.
we're
seeing a
we're
dragon.
trying to do a dragon. We're debating on whether or not we've been to a dungeon this session. I think we have. I think the demon murder hole
So that
counts as
we
a
hit the dungeon dragon.
like vibe-wise, not mechanic-wise.
My brain can't work today with all these fucking distractions, let me tell you. All right, I'm moving on and ignoring this.
It don't matter.
Anyway,
Keep moving, man.
you guys approach the current mound in which okay, two things. City's there, and then I gotta get him up in front of me so I can see that. Sarthion. 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 Is sitting upon a mound of rubble right now as people are bringing glowstone to the ancient prismatic dragon. And he is building a hoard above ground as this seems to be like compensation for him protecting the city. Other people are producing their bits of glowstone so he can bring them back to the hoard. The Danes are here watching by, making sure no one tries to make a move to steal such stuff. And this is the first time any of you have seen an ancient dragon? Yeah?
Probably, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
So,
I may have seen one before.
Yeah, not
I
you.
think Revenant would be the only one.
Revenant's the only
Yeah,
one.
that really.
So we will go to then. We'll go
Titus
to-
probably didn't. Those
Yeah, would I have gotten
Oh, yeah,
it in the
Titus.
vision?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Vision.
Yep.
Yeah, he was.
Titus. We're in NPC Sarthion. So that's the image of him. I guess.
He's sick as hell.
That's
Dude, I
sick,
love
yeah.
dragons. I love Valkyries and I love dragons. We're getting both this session. It's really fucking awesome.
The size and scope from the earlier description I already said about all the like the prismatic glass and such that make him up dwarfs what you guys are used to. Like, sure, you were fighting the Valkyries; they were like, 7 to 8 feet tall, and Murktred's big, and you fought some giants and stuff. But like, a giant can fit in his hand. An ancient dragon is truly something that is massive. His wings so far encompassing and so far. Their breadth, their width is much larger than what you would experience like a Boeing 787. Like it's way dwarfs that shit. Ancient dragons are scary, big, and that also then puts in context for the history of Ash of how Paragem was like 4 times the size of an ancient dragon. How fucked that was. Something that I don't know if I wouldn't say maybe. I don't know if Revenant would have ever seen Pargem, but he was the one leading the Madness War, and he was the champion of Melora, and he is unbelievable in scope and size and scale and power. Blah 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 blah. But this is something that, in a moment when you look at it, you understand its gravity, its gravitas, its why people come to fear dragons, not only for their power, but there is a presence, an aura alone about this that gives you a bit of unease until you get within a certain range, and then you feel this new, almost forced feeling come over you of passiveness, compliance, and neutral. Very almost negotiate. Yeah, that's not the word. Negotiate, airy. Very much like you've come to neutral grounds to talk. It's a very different.
Parlay.
Yeah, to parlay. A feeling of parlay comes over you that, as your anxiety or fear would normally mount, isn't allowing for you in this range as you approach. Are you guys actually approaching the dragon first, or are you just fucking walking right up?
I mean,
Is there like a line? Do we want to go talk to the Danes first? Because we at least
Yeah,
have
there's definitely a line.
Yeah, I guess we could. Yeah, fucking.
yeah, we'll go through the proper channels.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not just walk up there.
Let's see if medieval drama sounds good enough for our background music. As you go over to the days, you see Dane Varric. Hey, he looks like he's had better days. Lots of gashes and cuts on him, but he is still a hulking mass of muscle and handsome. And he is just like, "What's good? Good to see you guys alive and well. We were looking for you. It looks like the sovereign here wants to give you guys your dues. Word has traveled of not only the kids you saved, thanks for that, but of basically the city that you guys were able to lock down while we were duking it out with Murktread. I still think we probably had the harder task because he gives Theric a little like punch on the shoulder there. But you guys did a great job.
Theric begrudgingly is like, all right, maybe this guy's not evil. Maybe he's a good guy.
Maybe he's kind of chill.
I was real sus for a long time. I'm on his side now.
Maybe some people are just arrogant and they're not evil. That is,
Listen.
those are human traits that are possible.
And he goes, well, regardless, thank you. Please, lead the way.
He waved you guys over, and somebody is like about to go online, and he just like palms their face like a basketball and just like, blah, blah, blah. As you guys go there, and he just like, Sarthian, here's the group we talked about that was core to saving the city. So, yeah, I'll leave you to it. And okay, as you can, like a little bit of his charm as well. He's just like, don't hurt me, as he walks away. Is very much the demeanor.
This guy is so arrogant, except when he's talking to Sarthian.
Yeah.
We're locking in.
Yeah, he's like,
I like that feeling of, hey, my friend wants to talk to you, and then just walks away.
Yeah,
That's very much. He's like, I'm not helping with this. I need to find the Dragon
Gonna go find-
Boys.
Yeah.
I don't know. It changed the image, so voice mod is bad. Who's Mr. Barkington? I'm just curious.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No more.
We can't hear you, Reed. It's just dogs. It's just dogs.
You're just a dog barking.
Love it. We definitely can roleplay that at some point until somebody has to speak with animals. That's fantastic. Oh my god.
This is how we write far back into the story.
I think it's this one, right? Is it this one?
Yeah, it's that one. Oh yeah, it's that
That's
one.
pretty good. That's good.
Defenders of Clovis, step forward. Let me see with my own eyes. For you saved the city in which I protect, and you have my gratitude.
Step forward.
Nash will step forward. Yeah.
Yeah, step forward.
There is only but one thing I could think of to reward you for your efforts. That I am worthy of that of saving this city. And it is, each of you may have a handful of my stash from my very hoard of glowstone. Use its powers to strengthen yourselves, your bodies, your power. You have earned a fight for another day. I hope to see each and every one of you stronger the next time I see you.
Thank you. We humbly accept this gift.
Anybody else want to say anything else to the fucking ancient
Yeah,
dragon in front of you?
I'm trying to.
Hey. It's cool as shit.
Yeah, it's cool as shit. I'm trying to think because, like, I mean, he's
Yeah,
Terrified.
Yeah,
like it's the kind of like you sit in front of somebody that's like, you thank you. Like don't want to say anything wrong. Like
On this day,
Ash is-
yeah.
Ash is going to take a second. He's also like, kind of be like, "Whoa, fuck, that's what a fucking dragon looks like." God damn. And then he stops and clears his throat. And he's going to also say, like, you know, we're just doing our best to help the city, and we thank you very graciously. Thank you for this gift. But he's going to say it in Draconic to him.
And he's definitely going to say,
I know it's Draconic.
he's going to start
and
talking to you in Draconic.
Oh, sick. He'll do that.
I have an appreciation for you speaking in a cultured tongue. Tell me, what is your surname?
Fuck, I John forget his surname, the last name, or the first name.
That's I think.
Last name? Cool. Paleos.
Descendant of the Paleos family, I am grateful for your efforts to save this city. As this place has been a land of strife for hundreds of years now, I have done my best to defend its most prized possessions. And it is melancholic to see the strife that still strikes beings. I continue to have the briefest of relations with those that wish to better this land, and they disappear in the blink of my eye. I wish to you a long-lasting life, and I hope for the betterment of this city and more familiar faces over time as we try to make this a beautiful land in which it is.
It's funny because you hit the nail on the head. I remember you are certainly older than me, but I've been in this land longer than you have currently. Because they only got here like 100 years ago after Cinder, right? When they got out? Yeah. And part of me feels like it's going to get a little bit worse before it starts getting better. But I hope that we can do what we can to hopefully make things better this time around than they have been in the past.
If mortals have a spirit like you and your allies, then I have no doubt the land of Clovis can once again thrive. It is up to you beings to continue to try to run this beautiful land, as I will continue to guard its most sacred treasures. There is a worry, though, as there is a connection I now feel faded from this world. I assume as much that you have felt this loss of connection to the weave.
Yes, it's greatly concerning. In fact, we believe we know who might be responsible and intend to do something about it, but there's only so much we can do from the city here. I believe believe we are going to have to travel elsewhere to hopefully cut it off at the source.
Well, I am in a similar position in which I cannot leave to investigate such, but it is a massive disruption of our world. What I have noticed is many spells of transportation are not functioning. So I do offer in this moment, if they accept you, transportation through our sacred systems. Wherever you travel, we may be able to aid you.
We would be most honored in whatever aid you could offer.
Descend to the glowstone chambers when you are ready to leave. And we will see if you will be accepted and if we can get you to where you need to go, if you so need our services.
We're going to take a few days to make sure we get well equipped, especially with the gift you have so graciously granted us, but we will be there as soon as we are prepared. Ash will step back. And there's a little bit of him where he's like, oh shit, I'm kind of surprised I got, like, you know, the first, like, when you're talking with a language with, like, a local who actually speaks, and they're kind of just rattling off really fast, because this is, like, something they've grown up with their entire life, and you're like, I'm trying to keep up. I gotta make sure I don't fuck this up.
May your strength be endless in its color and power. Saviors of Clovis, thank you. Be safe.
Thank you.
And you guys walk away as now that next person's coming up to talk to the dragon about stuff. My cows are dead.
Yeah, my
Well,
cousin's
I
right
mean, I have glowstone. I don't have cows, and this doesn't seem like a fair exchange.
Imagine
One
being the next
glowstone is
person.
like 70 cows.
It's way more than 70 cows.
Yeah.
Like, just being like, thank you for saving our city. All right, who's next? Like,
Yeah,
I don't,
who's up?
I don't want to go next. I'm not. No.
I'm not built like that. I'm
Someone else go next.
Yeah.
Wasn't one of the like first missions we could have done as a party help like take down Drake's going after
Yeah,
the
baby
dairy
dragons
farm?
going after
Going
cows.
after
Yeah.
sheep.
Yeah, that was
Cows.
one of our first missions. We never
Remember-
did it, but we were going to.
How cute. How quaint.
That would have been nice. Okay, yeah, as we walk away, Ash is going to kind of say to the rest of the group, great news. I may have gotten us some transportation out of the city.
It is
I
wonderful news.
don't really know what it means or how it's going to work, but he said to go down to the glowstone vaults whenever we're ready, so I think we just need to see about getting our things enchanted with these glowstone offerings we've been given, and then do anything else and head on our way.
Let's go
you
do
were
that.
Talking with him, you were just grunting.
Yeah. it
Yes,
was-
actually, that's Draconic. It's very fascinating language. But... oh, no.
No, after the session. That's
Okay,
just
okay,
it's a thing
okay.
about what Draconic sounds like to everybody else.
Got it. Got it.
See, here's the thing, though. Draconic in this world just sounds like Skyrim dragon language because they spoke it in Campaign 1.
True.
Justin and Reed would have full conversations in that language.
Full was a lot, but I would definitely
But
speak to him.
they would have like sentences.
I literally called him
Pig
Dove
land.
at one point.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we
Hey,
spend...
who's Rodar?
we spend some time getting our stuff enchanted and buying
Yeah.
stuff.
Buying.
Helping
Yeah,
out.
how long does
Money.
our glowstone enchantment process take? For all
I'm
this
sure
shit.
I said something, but it can take 2 days because I said so.
I was only gonna throw out
That's
2 days.
That's
All
fair.
right,
I mean, I'm fine with that.
so we reconvene.
Are we good to kind of speed through the next 2 days and do little scenes as people want, or do you have things you want to do, Reed?
I don't got shit I want to do with you fuckers. What do you guys want to do?
Sick. I just
Oh,
thought I'd
well, we
ask
still
because
got
it's how
A
shit
couple
works.
hours left of this day.
You have a couple
Right.
hours. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Fuck.
No, we fine.
I'm so
We're
worried.
fine, but you're about to change that, so just
Yeah,
go for
what
it.
does Nia
Ash-
want to do? Take on? Well, I'm glad you
No,
want to
no,
take
no.
on the dragon. I was real fucking worried you were gonna start stealing from the dragon. That terrified the shit out of me. And then he'd still get a 38, and I'd be like, well, I guess he gets an extra glowstone. Then I guess it's
you
all
get
good.
more.
Yeah, you said a handful. You never said how big those hands had to be.
Mhm.
His hands are huge. He
Yeah.
gave a handful.
Yeah.
So
Maybe he literally did that. Just grabbed a handful of the dragon, just dropped a fucking shit ton of glowstone, enough for all your one upgrades.
Mhm.
Or just crushed under the weight of it all.
At some point over the next 2 days, Ash will take the time to go track down 2 spell scrolls and put them in his book. It takes a certain amount of time, but he has 2 days. He puts them in the book.
Okay.
So
You
now
no
they're in
longer
there.
have the blessing of the Raven Queen. Near.
Haha, it's gone. Spells. Let me see here. Where is?
In the least creepy way Revenant can, he's
Boy.
going to make sure that those kids are fine.
Oh, okay.
That
yeah.
is a-
No, that's totally fine.
the
That
way
is-
you started that sentence, it goes.
Yeah.
Really, it was really concerning right off the bat.
Yeah. No, that's
Real
literally
roller
just like
coaster.
Revenant checks in at the local cleric, and he's just like, they make it, and there's like, oh yeah, they're all recovering really well, and he's already gone by the time the person finishes
Yeah.
the sentence. Like,
Yeah, it was literally like Batman or like Jason shit, where you just like appear,
Yep.
see the kids are okay, and just disappear.
yeah. It's not, all right, here's my name, this is where I live, here's our play dates. No.
Oh, is this divination?
Are you
Oh,
like their dad or something? Yeah.
Something like that.
As Revenant goes down the street,
Yeah.
my boy's alive! Ah! He just murders the fucking dad and takes his ID off him.
Oh my lord, that's
Awful.
terrifying.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, it is. All right.
I think at some point, maybe the first day, Ash is going to go and he's
Mhm.
going to buy a small thing of flowers, and I think he's going to go and leave them on Story's desk. 'Cause
Hmm.
right now, we're pretty sure she's dead.
Yeah, everyone's pretty freaked out at the college. It's absolute mayhem there. The assistant leader to the college it's not, well, the provost would be real life, but like, I don't
The
know,
vice
Magic
principal.
College, the Magic
Yeah,
College
you
provost.
tell me whatever, and I'll believe you. I don't
Yeah,
care.
Magic College provost has taken over. This is somebody that's always a hard ass and makes all this stuff come through. So, you're just like, oh boy. So you know it's being run really, really hard, but people are trying to keep it together. Class has been temporarily canceled for the next like 2 months as
Yeah,
everything needs to be repaired.
Oh my god.
Some students don't want like to stick. We got to have the normal instead of address our normal, the not normal problems. I need to stay in my bubble that things are okay. They're not, but okay.
Yeah, dude, the city just got attacked by like demons and shit. That's
Yeah.
that's not normal. That don't happen normally.
Oh, also of
Can we do
note,
remote classes?
kill that kid.
That's
Kill that one.
We don't have the
Yeah,
infrastructure
kill
for that.
it. Maybe Merc Dread had a point. Kill
Yep.
that one.
That one can go.
That one we get rid
Merc
of.
Dread is recovering from getting hit by that beam partially. Merc Dread is recovering and he's in a weakened state, but he's also inside his fortress. So that is something of note that it may take some time for Merc Dread to come back to full power, but there's an opportunity to Merc Dread at the moment.
Gang, what if we went and killed Merc Dread instead?
Yeah.
Let's
that's-
do
Hunters-
it. Southern
Hunter's not
Ways,
here to
let's
convince
just do
us
it.
otherwise.
No.
We've been trying to
We
do
don't
the
have to
Southern Way
follow
stuff for
Hunter's-
like a
Hunter's
year.
course.
We don't have to listen to Hunter.
Warray definitely joins the group and is going to go with you guys to this location. She has had some heart-to-hearts with her mom, and they have absolutely not reconciled anything, and they're super not getting along right now. So
Hell yeah.
They tried reconciling and it didn't work.
it didn't
Yeah,
work
it
at
got worse,
all.
arguably.
I would
That's
say
the
it
fuck you, Mom.
is. That would be an accurate description of how that went. The relationship was not repaired. It is certainly just as bad, if not worse, than it was.
Good.
At one point, Theric is gonna pull Ash aside, and he's just gonna say, I just wanted to thank you for making me get my shit together during that attack. I was not quite in the best headspace.
It happens. You just got unfortunately living through crisis.
Yes.
Either you do something about it or you get caught up in it. So
You seemed to be a little too comfortable in that situation. Like you'd been in one before.
how old are you, Derek?
She's old, but let me pull up his backstory real quick.
Yeah, I mean, you can absolutely not be in the Madness War. That's not hard.
He's not that he's not that old. Or if he is, he wasn't like involved in it.
Because the Madness War again is like 100 and change.
I think he might have been like very young for that. I think he's 100. I'm 125. So he would have been very young and not really remembered.
25-year-old dwarf, probably somewhere.
Yeah.
Here, this will be better. Where would you say you pull him aside for this, Nick? Where do you want this scene taking place?
I think
Strip club.
we're in Clovis.
Crazy work.
Is Ash staying at his home?
Yeah, I think.
It's debatable after the Valkyrie was in the basement.
No, it is. That's something
no one would blame you.
He definitely has considered, but it's like, yeah, they know where I live, but like, if they want to kill me, they'll come for me anywhere in the city. Like, it's.
So then I would say the morning before we head out probably is when he would show up.
Point of order. Since you have done something,
Uh-oh.
Ash,
Ah.
at your humble abode.
Hi.
You, in these days that you're prepping, notice something strange.
Uh-oh.
And one of the bonds you have with your wife and connections you guys have had is, your love for maps and the layouts of where you guys have been. And there's like the classic pins on the board and such.
They absolutely do. Yes, absolutely have a pin board.
And the pin board is completely surrounded around Last Star in circles, moved from all the locations you guys ever pushed. And you are certain that this is your wife's way of being able to communicate without being able to send you messages or to transport or teleport, that she is currently stuck in Last Star.
All right, because there was a little thing I was going to say at some point of Ash was going to basically kind of write a little letter, and I think he'll probably be doing this, I guess, when Theric, he'll basically kind of pull Theric inside, and they'll go to like the little private study they've got down there. As Ash is kind of grabbing some books and making sure he has everything with him, and he kind of, as he's talking, we'll get to the roleplay thing in a second, but he is basically writing this little letter to his wife and that he's going to leave down here that basically says like, hey, I'm alive, the city got super fucked up, but I'm not dead yet. But obviously, since magic is fucked, this is at least, hopefully, if you're reading this, you know I'm alive and I'm doing stuff. And he was going to leave that in his house, but that does reassure him.
May I suggest you pin it to the pin board?
Yes, that's what he'll do, is he'll pin it there. He'll take one of the pins and just kind of pin it either like above Last Star or somewhere near
Yep.
it. Okay. So what you need to understand is leading up to the prevented collapse of about over 100 or so change years ago is, academically speaking, between the All War and all of the madness horrors accruing, there was a bubbling idea on many people's minds that, at least those in academia, we, for better or worse, you know about collapses. No one wants to be the one, though, to actually say it out loud. If you say it out loud, then suddenly it's real, and that becomes a terrifying existential problem for you and the rest of the world. The problem, then, was after Pargem and the other dragon gods came burrowing out of Waterdeep, it became dreadfully apparent to everyone in the academic world at large that that is exactly what we were staring down the barrel of, was, for better or worse, a collapse. Largely, there were two major academic ideas at the time, while everyone was scrambling to figure out how we had to address that, or what should be done by anyone, is either worry entirely about your own skin and focus on just getting you and your families and those you care about somewhere safe, or if there should be any work done to preserve what we could. Me and a great many other of my compatriots fell in the second camp, and so it fell to us to, through whatever means we could, try and secure and preserve any artifacts of historical significance from the ever-encroaching madness hordes and everything going wrong. Often that meant quickly dropping in and having to scavenge through cities that were in the process of being razed by madness hordes.
You see,
It, needless to say, was not pretty whatsoever. What started as a group as about 50 of us, by the end was about maybe 10.
I know it's well in the past, but I'm sorry for your loss.
We all were doing what we thought was best for the world, which is fine, and there's some element of it where you're happy that what you did never really, I guess, no one knows what you did. No one really cares. What they care about is the heralds that went in and fought back and struck down a god, which, to be fair, is insanely impressive and imperative, but I don't know, there's a part of it that stings when you watch that many people die for what feels like nothing.
I
And
understand.
here we are, 100 years later, still suffering the repercussions of the existence of that thing. Looking at the, like, Skybreaker thing he has on his wall there, as he's kind of finishing collecting his stuff. But
Theric will look at the Skybreaker thing that you looked at, and he'll say, "How are you holding up in recent days, given what you know now?"
oh, I don't know. I think what I keep coming back to is just how tired Tien looks. I want to do what I can to make sure that that thing goes. But I can't guarantee it'll go off without a hitch. I don't know if there's so many variables that could fuck up. There's so many variables that can get involved. I don't know if I can pull that card when we need it.
Well, if and when that time comes, I will aid you whatever way you need. Back when we were in the wreckage of that Temple of the Raven Queen, I spoke a lot about living up to this moment and stepping up, and ultimately you're the one that stepped up, not me. And it might be weird for me to say this, but I'm proud of you for that. Even if I have to bury my own shame. But we continue onward.
What price are you willing to pay to get rid of Skybreaker?
I'm not going to say any because that would be irresponsible. But I'd be willing to lay down my own life, I know that. Willing to lay down my own sense of self if necessary. Though I know not the price.
I think sitting there, Ash doesn't say anything, but you kind of... It's echoes of Tien, of this, you can tell there's like stuff he maybe wants to say, but it's just he can't. It's, good lord. This guy is tired and there's a lot there. Yeah, well, I guess we can just hope that it will all work out and we'll see it through. But before we get to that, and he'll get up and kind of finish grabbing his bags, I guess we have to go kill a greater god.
A fallen greater god trapped in a mortal
But
vessel,
still a
so...
greater god, so... You know how many people can say they've killed a god? It's, well, it's
Probably-
non-zero, but not high.
Jonathan.
Less than 20.
We don't know about that. We don't know about Jonathan. The world may never know about Jonathan. I don't know how much the other things gang will say.
I'm just looking at Reed's face.
They walk out of that fight and they're just like, yeah, it was us. We all did it. Yeah. And they're like, what about the bird guy? No. There was no other guy. He wasn't there.
Well, there it gets off and he like dusts off his legs and stuff and he goes, well,
Hello?
let's go be heroes.
Guess so. Now go find the rest of the group.
Woo! Yippee! Good roleplay.
I had a thing that I need
Go
read
for it.
for. No, I need read for it because
I walked
Revenant.
away. That rat.
I must shop. I must.
Well then shop.
Let's say pull up the magic shop.
Look at the shop, buy what you want. We're not wasting time in game for it.
That's true.
Yeah,
Where can I
that's
find
we
it?
have the shop.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh.
pinned.
Yeah, we should bug read about the moderate upgrades though.
Yeah, I figured we could do that afterwards as well. Just
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
I do have like a kind of ask for Reed
I love my old tired man.
because I got smith tools to experiment with making arrow types, and I'm wondering if I could just get materials to like do that with like inexplicitly.
Probably.
Like just like, hey, I buy materials to do this stuff, and we can figure it out later.
Sorry, I placed
Ooh,
Grocery.
yum yum.
groceries. And
Oh,
they were just
less
telling
yum
me that if I want it brought out to me, then I gotta get there before 7. So,
Gotcha.
I can be an adult and go get it. But also, I don't have that much energy to keep going. So we'll keep going. We'll figure this out. We'll see where we'll go. Come on, let's keep going.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Ryan had something.
Yeah, this is completely outside of Revenant's realm of expertise, but he's gonna give it a shot. He
Yeah.
wants to try and find notes on how to shove a god into a mortal body. Try and figure out how exactly Narzul got put into Theron's
That's
body.
crazy.
Check the kids section of the library.
Pop-up book.
It'd be really funny if they just hid that kind of knowledge in kids' books, like Full Metal Alchemist, where it's like all their notes are like recipes and shit.
I mean, if anyone's gonna have it, it would be the college that is now no longer under attack, and a lot of
You
people
want
have a
access
bad.
to
So
all
I
that,
think
yeah.
Revenant, you just on your own accord are walking through the college, and people have seen you with Ash, so they're just like, "Oh yeah, I'd recognize him." So they're leaving you alone as you're just able to go places, just because you have a confidence about you walking through the college. You start going to more and more sections and reading through more and more books, just paging through them, trying to get something. Fair amount of them are languages you don't even read, and you're just like, "That's not helpful." And then you get the idea of maybe something in Story's office would be probably where they keep the good stuff. So you end up going up there, which is pretty locked down. And then
That was my 18th strength.
yeah, well, in the sense that there's just like people there. Not that it's like closed off per se, but people are watching because they're hoping
Gotcha.
for her to come back. And there's roses, and then there's little memorials and stuff for her because many people believe her to be dead. And I say you wait around there for a bit before you see your opportunity to sneak into this area, and without being seen or without anybody pressuring you. In this moment, I will let you make a investigation check to try and find any sort of books that might lead you that way.
Hell yeah. Let's go, my +0. Let's do some good stuff. That's a 19 on the die.
Nice, dude.
Damn.
As you are adventuring around here, you're able to see that some of the stuff that was like destroyed or waterlogged in here reveals the etch of hidden doors and compartments all throughout this area. But you're able to zero in on one that is like a vault of sorts. As you rip the wallpaper away, and you're able to reveal the front of the safe. The safe itself has been all mangled by that water that was dropped in here. That was no natural water. Many of the stuff has been eroded away or dewarded. And you go to rip the safe open, and as it unhinges from the door, you can see there's stacks of books inside here. And as soon as you touch one of those books, the entire world goes into black and white. And you find, instead of yourself standing in a college, you find yourself in this endless cavern.
Oh.
I'm so out of my element.
I like how I'm not even like, oh, well, that's fucked up. He's like, oh, weird.
You love caverns, so you're fine.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wander around.
You don't have to because you turn around.
I must say, you hang on. You're gonna get to the plot in a second, or whoever's here.
I was just banting for Reed to pull up whatever he's doing.
Welcome. I see we have someone new looking for the secrets of our world.
Sure.
You see behind you very much a skeleton that is in robes that would be colorful if this place was not without color.
Then you know the cost.
Ryan did not understand what that word was.
Then you know the cost.
Sure.
Directly to voice or was that right?
I'm struggling to understand.
Yeah, I'll take the voice. Right. Oh, that's rough.
What does this shit sound like? Oh, shit, that's great.
That's a robot.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Harder, better, faster.
That's Daft
stronger.
Punk, man.
Better, better, faster, stronger.
Testing. Fuck it, that's fine.
That's pretty good.
That's so lame,
Yeah.
but it's clearer. So you know the cost.
No, honestly, I don't.
Oh, you said you were here for information. Did Story allow you to touch your book?
Story is incapacitated.
So in a moment of desperation, you're here for answers to the mysteries of the darkness of our worlds. To save her. Excellent, excellent. All right.
Yep. You got it.
Well
However you
then,
want.
in this moment, nothing could be more delicious than the fact that it's servitude to the Raven Queen. Years after your death, you give her part of your well-being for answers and secrets. So, what do you wish to know in order to serve?
To me, I'm curious. We're having a bit of an issue with gods, and we had stories of putting them in mortal forms, sacrificing someone in order to capture the god inside that mortal form. Curious, how does that work? So we can do it for whoever did this story.
Very, very deep question. Let us see what the Book of Answers and Shadow has to say of the cost.
He flips the book around, and the pages start going, and Raven Queen wounds show up in purples and whites on the page, and then it becomes very clear to you that that'll cost you about 225 years of servitude to the Raven Queen for that answer.
What's
After you're
another
dead.
god? Oh, after I'm dead?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna die.
Uh-huh.
I'd take that deal.
Yeah.
Damn fine deal.
Okay, so all you got to do is go up and put your hand on the book, and that'll complete the contract.
Yeah, I got an inside guy.
You put your hand on the book, and your fingerprints and everything is just burned into it at that point. It's the surrounds, and you start to hear whispers as the characters themselves come into reality and start whizzing around you and begin to describe what answers you seek. So you said, give me a second. What did you ask me about? So this is Reed now. I've got to make sure I get it all right for you.
Yeah, I basically, because Zolt gave me a quest a while back, where he wanted me to get notes on how to shove a god into a mortal body.
Yeah.
So what happened is Narzul into Theron.
Yes. Okay. The book tells of a time that literally specifically calls out Narzul and Theron as the last time such a feat has been has occurred. This was done by the rights of the 6 strongest Raven Queen clerics of that time that imprisoned this god inside their greatest champion. It requires a body that can handle both the mental and physical strain it takes on a body. It requires magical artifacts, of which the 6 of them try to channel in order to use. This artifact itself is the Orb of Subservience. And its location was last known to the living world to be in the Fortress of the Raven Queen that was lost in the Southern Wastes.
Okay.
This process requires the casters to use level 9 spells, and it requires at least the strength of 6 level 9 spells. Then the form of the individual needs to endure, and so that was only possible because this individual had the skin of the ancients of the Raven Queen at that time on them.
Let's hope he doesn't have it anymore.
Is that like a armor, like a special armor?
Yeah, we'll call it a special armor.
All right.
Oh, and there's one more thing.
Uh-oh. That's always a good way to see him chime back in.
There can't be any avatars or Valkyries alive of that god on this mortal plane. Otherwise, they can't be imprisoned to that body. So you have to rid that god's form of either their avatars or their mortal body.
So they can't have like any representatives, essentially.
Yeah, since the Valkyries are basically independent avatars of the gods, but not quite. As you've seen them get so independent that they're like, "Nah, boss, I'm out."
Yeah.
Damn, which god was she created from it? And she was like, "Nah, I'm good, actually."
I don't know.
That's
Yet.
crazy.
Yeah, I keep
Yes,
thinking
yes
about
and
it.
no.
That's one of those
He doesn't
ones
know.
where I don't know. It's got to be
It's
good.
Ozark. That's why
The
Ozark's
answer
in
is it's got to be
therapy.
good. It's not Ozaric. He's fucking.
I know.
It's fucking Splinter God. No, it's got to be a big shot.
Let me see.
So we'll see. No, we don't have to do this right now. All right, chill out.
I know. I'm just looking. I'm just
We
looking.
only have so much time. We still gotta do glowstone rolls.
It should be
Yeah.
Sundra. That's funny. Anyways.
Anyway,
It's the man. It's the big man.
okay, so that is everything you know. There you go.
Cool.
And with that, you on your collar, it is all changed to symbology of the Raven Queen now.
Sure.
Corlon's gonna be pissed.
Is there
Hey, last
any
time I was here.
is there any more
Roleplay.
questions? I don't feel like getting the voice changer back on. Is there any more questions in which you wish to know and bargain with?
I mean, it's very.
I think Revenant's good. That was it. He might, once he gets out of there, he might take the books.
No, he walks over to you and he just like pushes you down. And you're like, dude, what the fuck? Oh! And you get like the classic, not to the level of Doctor Strange where he knocks you out of your body, but it's kind of like one of those like, what the fuck? Why is my body not? And you fall right through the shadow fell back into reality where the book is now back sitting on the stack and you're there without it in your hands.
Okay.
And you can attempt to try and steal those books.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, there's no
right.
safe protecting them anymore. Now anybody can touch them. It's
Yeah,
just-
definitely.
Might as well. We might as well. We're going to be doing people a service.
You're
Revenant's not a
helping.
thief.
Yeah, I know.
You're helping.
He's a murderer. Get it right.
As Revenant puts the broken safe thing back without the hinge, and it's fine. As he walks away, it immediately falls off as he leaves.
Yeah, that's water damage.
He just puts a note. Do not touch.
I
Just walks out.
feel like Revenant has incredible penmanship.
Oh, it's like, you know how boomers complain that cursive is dying?
Yes.
It's like ye old
100%.
cursive.
If
Yeah,
he's that
absolutely.
fucking old, there's no way like they didn't be like penmanship's important, and just like no.
You're gonna need this for everything.
You're gonna need this before you're on the field of battle, so you can sign your name in the enemy's blood.
But how are you supposed to communicate with your liege lord if your penmanship is piss? You have to show there's a whole subtext to the penmanship. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
That's the most punchable you've ever been, Reed. Was doing that voice and saying those sentences.
God, that's the goal. Anyway, moving on.
Anyone else have fun stuff?
Yeah. Dragon
I just
time?
would like to do some shopping.
What do you want to buy?
Buy things. I've been meaning to run something by you. I got smith tools to like improvise arrow types like at some
Okay.
point. Can I
Sure.
just buy some supplies to do that and we can iron it out later?
Sounds fine.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
How-
I see
how
what
much
you're
you
doing
gonna-
there. That's great. Here, you can have one of my tests. And he hands you an arrow that's an explosive arrow.
I like it.
It may explode in your hands. You'll roll a 1d8 on a 1, explodes in your hands. On impact, it does 20 force damage.
Let me write that down. So 1d8 for explosion in hand and plus 24. Okay.
Yep.
My keyboard's like broken.
Yep.
God.
So you roll a 1d8 to see if it explodes in your hands. You have a 7 out of 8 chance to not explode. Pretty good.
Yeah, but my luck, I'll
Basically
explode.
100.
Yeah, basically 100. You'll be fine.
He said it.
Mm,
He said it. Put it on the books.
We're basically gods.
all right, I'm good with that.
Yep.
I don't really see anything on the magic shop. I'm
Okay.
feeling unless somebody else would like Oh, I want healing potions. That's what I was gonna do. Yeah, can I get healing potions?
Weird.
healing
Where,
things
what do
in
you
the
think
shop?
healing potions are kept in?
Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah. He's winning.
Any items that would be able to like provide health on the fly, like anything.
I'm
Uh,
sure there are some vases out there that have.
Unluckily for you, Reed, you made like 7 million different alternatives to healing potions
Yeah, I did.
that are
but-
like charms and
Yeah,
powders and shit.
I did. So you can have the healing salves, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're healing salves, which you can just put in your inventory as a healing potion. But no, if you say you take out a glass bottle and uncork it, I smite you. There's just an instant smite.
Die.
So just a regular little healing potion.
Yeah, you guys can.
God.
Everybody in the group can have 3.
Yay!
Yeah, I'll
Just
take
give
3
me
healing
money.
I'll
potions.
take that
I want 50 gold pieces per from each of you.
Okay, that's actually perfect.
150
How
gold
much
pieces.
you want for the explosive arrow and parts?
That's free. He liked
No
you.
thanks.
The parts,
Yay.
he charges 10 gold pieces.
Potion of
What kind of healing potion was it?
man.
Normal,
Just
just a normal
normal.
healing portion.
Why is my brain just not working? There we go.
Every day I ask that question.
You said 50, right?
Yeah.
50 gold.
That sounds about right.
Oh,
for a
it's
potion.
60.
I'm sure someone's gonna be mad at me, but
Revenant would like to find a blacksmith who can dye his blindingly white armor.
yeah. No, he goes and dyes it and immediately turns white again.
Told you what happened. Exactly what I told you would happen.
Also, I'm sorry. As soon as you exited, by the way, out of the thing and you had a second by yourself, out of your shadow comes your what did we call him? The parole officer, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
comes out and he's like, Hey, what is this shit? As he's looking at your collar. What the fuck? What is this?
Oh, the gods are playing with me.
I can see that. I mean, this is what you got this. You know, like I'm proud. All right, I'll be honest. Like this. This is good for you. All right. I see you don't like it though. The face ain't matching the clothing here. This is a bunch of I don't know. This is. Are you? I mean, I'm getting good reports. I'm getting things back that's is good, like 5 out of 10 times. Way better than before. Big fan of that. But I'm not a big fan of whatever like. Did you give your soul to the Raven Queen?
I gave my dead soul to the Raven Queen.
No, that's
That's
the same thing.
That's-
That's the same thing.
Well, maybe you should have been there to negotiate.
No. That's not how that works, and this ain't on me, for starters. And also, you owe me your soul already. You don't get to owe somebody else a soul and then do that. That's not how that works. So,
Alright, well,
Skyrim.
all right. Well, I mean, you did have first claim, so
yes.
Revenant's entire strategy is to sell his soul to as many people as possible and
Yeah,
let
so
them
they all
fight
show
over
up,
it
and
when he
they all fucking
dies.
fight.
All right, fucko, as he leans in. All right. There's a fuck that already did this, and guess how it ended? He was being eaten alive by rats by the Raven Queen eternally, all right? This strategy of getting everybody to get a piece of your soul isn't gonna work.
sure. All right, fine. I'll go back on my deal with the Raven Queen because you told me to.
That's not what I said. That's not. Okay, so you're doing good. I'm gonna have to talk with some people. You're making progress. I'm excited for your freedom someday. Get this fucking shit off here as he starts rubbing it, and then it turns to just like all these different god symbologies, and then just goes right back to Raven Queen. He's like, "Fuck! Oh, it's a good one. It's in there. You really? How much did you give? Just out of morbid curiosity. How much?
200 years.
200 years?
I'm an elf. It goes
Breaks
by
your
like
leg.
that.
He literally breaks your leg as you go down to the ground, and he just like look. Yeah, and then all of a sudden he just puts his hands back over it and sealed. He's like, okay, all right, I'm sorry. I lost my cool. That's on me. See, this is why we're a good team. You and me, we're both working through shit, okay? Just had a lot going on lately as he props you back up and touching your chest. And he's like, I'm never going to get used to you in this, but I like how this is going.
I'm trying my best here.
Don't you dare sign any more contracts, and I'm gonna negotiate some things and hopefully get this all ironed out. That's it might be worse for you, but it's not gonna be worse for me. So that's the very minimum of what's happening here. Okay?
Sure.
Okay.
What else is new?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Look, I'm just trying to help people that I needed the knowledge in order to do so. It came with strings attached.
Make a deception check.
How dare you call me out of my lie?
My deception's +5, so 8 + 5 is 13.
Revenant, look at me. Look at me. How long have we known each other?
Okay. Not that long.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I know you're bullshit. And I know when you're bullshitting me. All right? So whatever this is about, that you are willing to give up 250 years of your life, has me concerned. 200 years, whatever it was. If I find out you're up to some no good shit, it's going to be way worse than your leg getting broken.
Sure.
You want to go back in the ring?
No.
All right. I don't want you to go back in there either. So do me a favor and stop making it really hard for me to convince others to not put you back in the ring.
I'm doing a pretty good job of that myself. And point at
I
the
agree.
ring,
I agree.
my
I
collar,
agree.
My orifice armor.
I'm seeing it. This is massive progress that wouldn't. This should have been a good call. Why is it when we do this, I'm always angry at you and I'm the bad guy? I'm tired of being the bad guy.
You came in so heated, just right off the rip, sir.
Yeah, well, you did. You fucked a lot of things up, all right? You did a real bad, and now I gotta undo this bad. But you did a lot of good. You saved kids. You saved a city. These are good things. Happy to see it. Fucking keep doing good stuff and take care. For fuck. Shit. All right. All right. Okay.
All right, well.
All right, you carry on, and I'll get back to you on the updates, and hopefully it's not as bad. Doing good, kid. All right. See you later. Let's see.
Yep.
Dips in
See
back
you
into
next
your
time.
shadow. All right, what else are you fuckers doing? We good? Can we get to the dragon?
As we all
Yeah, I was gonna ghost
group back
him.
up, You guys were all grouping up to go to the dragon. Ash looks at Revenant for a minute and goes, "It changed again. What did you
Yeah. Made a deal for knowledge.
do? What knowledge?"
Apparently, our dear friend Theron may have been wearing the skin of the ancients of the Raven Queen in order to have that fallen god put into him.
Oh fuck! Let's hope he still does not have that. That's going to make life infinitely worse. That's it? You just asked if he has the skin of the ancients?
No, I asked the process because, figuring out what state it was seemed like it'd be useful to know what state we might find him. And I give him like the lowdown of the clerics using the Orbis of
the
Servants.
9th level casters and that.
Yeah.
All right, that's
But
awful because that sounds distinctly similar to 10th level magic, and that's awful. But problems for later. I don't. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. We'll add it to the list. It's fine. As we walk to the dragon. We
Okay.
make it to the vaults.
You guys go into the vaults. You see, it is very well still intact. Its magical wards and defenses are exceptional. You guys are permitted through because the dragon permisses it. As you guys come down into the area, the dragon greets you, and he reveals to you, as he sits on mounds, as far as the eye can see, of glowstone. There is so much glowstone here, it could make you guys the most powerful beings in Zenya, probably, if you could.
Here?
What's up?
I'm just saying, Near, don't steal anything. I see Drew smiling
Listen,
over there.
guys, it's just one ancient black dragon. Surely we can take him.
Prismatic
Surely.
dragon.
Prismatic. Sorry, ancient prismatic. Surely there will
And
be no problem.
As you know with dragons, all of you do know this, that they are aware of every item in their hoard, especially if one of it goes missing. So that is without their permission. Okay. The dragon offers you a potential portal here that is more. It's not a portal; it's a tunnel per se. And I need you guys to all make religion checks to see if you will be permitted through, or if the alternate route will be going. So basically, I need a roll to see if you guys can get through. If not, they'll do the other way.
17.
28.
What was that
Despite
number?
being
What did you say, John?
28.
You said 28?
28.
Oh, fuck.
16.
I'll even us out. Oh, 16.
I got a
Revenant got a natural 20.
All right,
One.
well, fuck. Well, now,
We
the
won.
session's ending here.
Wait. Wait,
Uh-oh.
here.
No,
Got a 1. Adjusted 1.
yeah, it's still fine.
Oh.
No, like, that doesn't matter. I needed one of you. It wasn't like a team check. It was
Yeah.
like if a single
Oh, okay.
person could
Oh.
get close, and yeah, you did with a 28.
There's a reason I took religion as this guy. This
Yeah.
is the gimmick.
Also,
So-
I'm just good at religion as a cleric.
I should be.
The tunnel
I'm not.
glows, and you can see this beautiful white angelic glow from it for a second as you feel warmth over all of your pass over all your bodies as it accepts you in this moment, and you hear,
You have been accepted. I had the clearest of feelings that would be. Thus why I offered such a chance. Give my best to the gatemen. What do you mean? To the gatekin on the other side. Best of travels. And stay strong.
Hell yeah.
you guys are able to take this this rush of momentum as you first begin falling, and then as you fall, you all end up landing on the back of a dragon. This dragon then begins flying you all through this tunnel at insane speed. Something special is going on in this moment. As you guys are going so quickly on the back of this dragon through this near pitch black areas, but like you're going so fast that colors are starting to streak by because of the way light is bouncing off in these strange sections, that there's different caverns that split into different areas. And before you have a chance to really settle down and grapple with what's happening, you shoot out and you find yourself at a large, the whole exits out up into a, what is closed off by wards. And as the dragon goes through, all of you pass through unharmed on these wards as it then hits the ground, as there is a massive blue ancient dragon sitting over this area, watching as this much smaller adult dragon comes out with you guys on its back. And as it looks towards all of you, it gives a nod and the gates open as you now find yourself inside the land of dragons, the lost city of dragons that nobody without the blessing of dragons can get into.
Sick as hell.
This is also what would be known as where Halal is her home base.
We're in Halali World.
Yeah,
Let's
fuck
go.
off. I was trying to stay away from Halal.
You saved Clovis. What are you gonna do now? I'm going to
Halali
Halali World.
All right, I hate you guys.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go get my groceries. Goodbye.
All right.
That's where we'll end the session.
Good
at
session.
Some point,
Yeah.
yeah, at some point before next session, just tell us whenever you get the moderate boons table done.
I'll do it.